Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Tired of everybody claiming their king lifestyle out here living and looking like peasants, you know what I mean? Hey. My partner say that he facing a double murder. Another one say he sold her undercover. Homie hit my line, say he got read me. If P.O. ain't playing with them ways, gotta see. The shorty say her and the dude had to part ways. He put his hands on her, then he called a case. She called it land on him, let him plead his case. After that was done, yeah, they broke his face. My bro free now, bro, the just came home. We gon' do it big for that boy park on. They can lock you up, yeah, just a lesson learned. Try to keep you down, bitch, we gon' set it earn. Got this weight on my chest like an anvil. Now my hair might need an Advil. Ad-lib, certain ass kill, ayy. $1 bill. Light it up, twist it, spark it up. Now we live. Light it up, twist it, spark it up. Now we live. Light it up, twist it, spark it up. Now we live. Light it up, twist it, spark it up. Now we live. To the money drill sergeant like I'm Major Payne. And I'ma get to a billion like I'm Bruce Wayne. Kicking shit and I'm fly like Luke Kane. Tis the season to be married that move same. Hey, I'm trying to be buried in a few things. All the Marcellus and stuff getting hung in all the wall. Dug by far, I'ma make an imprint. On your brown mind, I'm so different. We're not the same, I'm on my king shit. Yes, he looking bad, but she ain't good shit. She want it all in bad, but she ain't worth shit. She looking for a dad, but he ain't no shit. Amongst the kings, it's a code of silence. Real G's moving silent. Real B's moving silent. And real C's moving silent. Born to be K-I-N-G, born to be K-I-N-G, born to be K-I-N-G, born to be K-I-N-G. Father who left us to me, Yahweh on the right side of me, and it is where they'll be, and it is where they shall be. Father who left us to me, Yahweh on the right side of me, and it is where they don't be, and it is where they shall be. I've been in it for as long as I remember. 1988, I was born in November. Scorpio, and I feel like the Phoenix. Rasta man, the way I'm killing these demons. Might as well talk the way I'm counting this money. Got tripping like I got a bitch dreaming. I saw her from the back, thought about speaking. She looked at me like, give me that semen. Honey, hey, king shit. I mean, money on the beat, what going on? Hey, Trout Bird Light album, we finna drop that on y'all for you. I mean, hey, honey.
Yeah, peace and love, peace and love. You tune in tonight to another episode of the Lord Business Radio program, family. Tonight we got another exciting, informative show for you guys tonight. So you might want to grab your paper, pen, and pencil. We're going to try to keep it. We ain't going to hold y'all too long. We know the Super Bowl tonight on leaking right now. 49ers got 3 to the Kansas City Chiefs 0. Definitely don't know who y'all going for or whatnot, man, but I understand, though. Like, that's why we're going to kind of and definitely try to keep the night conversation to try to keep it brief, but at the same time, you'll be able to go back and press play on the archive, whether it be on YouTube or on Blog Talk Radio, you heard me? So, before we begin, definitely want to open up with the Al-Fatiha. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most beneficent, thee do we worship, thine aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those whom have bestowed thy grace. the way of those whom portions is not a wrath and have gone out astray. Amen. Definitely, like the background on Visionary, we done did a couple of videos or whatnot to give you an understanding of the program. No form, shape, or fashion Visionary leaders about usurping the 2212 demonstration. That being said, we are a vehicle and a platform for the rights to describe and demonstrate in the signs and symbols and righteousness thereof as it is throughout our culture and our understanding and ideology of life. That's pretty much the program. The mission of Visionary Leaders to eliminate economic and financial illiteracy within our community. Like, it done been stated a couple of times, but allow me to reiterate. How many of us from kindergarten on to 12th grade, how many classes have we had about money? Like, a lot of us in this day and time do know how to make money, but a lot of the problem come in retaining that money, getting that money to work for. Though we want to begin to open up like the conversation as it relate and prescribe to that family. And sometimes even in our own fault or our own doubt within ourselves, we kind of wind up coming up short. Like we doubt ourselves, we doubt our skills and assets. Cause a lot of times we are doing something that no one has done before. We don't have a readily made example to kind of follow by. So it's like a lot of playing on new turf with new rules. Sometimes we do become successful, and sometimes we don't. It's a risk. It's a gamble. But I would like to play a clip in relation to that feeling, cause that's what I definitely feel in this passage. It kind of sum up the spirit, and definitely when we want to get into motivation. But it's our deepest fear.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Yeah, that definitely. Welcome back, family. Like for me, that definitely does something to my spirit. That kind of touch me and it kind of give me a different insight and perspective. Sometimes, like in our own denial, in our own mind doubts and our own tribulation, it's kind of hard for us to conceive or perceive that there's a way out, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. So when we hear stuff like that, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, that we are powerful beyond measures. It kind of soothes the spirit in a sense, so it gives a confirmation that we can do what we set our mind out to do. We can achieve our goals that we write out and plan forward and accomplish. That being said, allow us to kind of get into tonight's show. Tonight's show is about street economics 101 and understanding our economic power. And we say all, we mean us black people, those of us in poverty-stricken community. Sometimes whether your skin, fair skin, or whether you black, sometimes depending on your upbringing and your insight. So that's where we at with it tonight, understanding our economic power. And I'm going to open up with a clip from our beloved brother, Dr. Umar Johnson, speaking about the black dollar.
How we going to talk about black power without black dollar? There is no black power without the black dollar. If you talking black power without black dollar, you're a hypocrite. The power is based on the dollar. The black power grows out of the financial structure of the community. White power. Why do white people have power? Access to capital. They build the schools, they build the banks, they build the roads, they build the churches, they build the ships, they build the airplanes. White power is based on the white dollar. Chinese, Koreans in a black neighborhood. How do you got Korean power in the ghetto? Because they own the mom and pop shops. The Korean dollar equals Korean power. That's true for every group. East Indians, hotel industry, Days Inn in particular, they corner in the hotel industry. East Indian power is based on the East Indian dollar. You see? Then you come to black folks. Now check this out. East Indian, the basis of the power is the dollar. Anglo-Saxon, the basis of the power is the dollar. Arab, basis of the power is the dollar. Jew, basis of the power is the dollar. Then you come to black folks. Basis of the power is reading and information.
Yeah, welcome back, family. That was a clip from our beloved brother, Dr. Umar Johnson. And for those of y'all joining in tonight, we speaking about street economics 101 and understanding our economic power. And want to reiterate going forward, definitely, like how many of us in our history of black people, I ain't gonna even say history and ancestors, but history from kindergarten on to 12th grade. I know a lot of us maybe of age, like we ain't all the way old yet, but far like the range and scope of the one that we attract to their cause. So how many of us have been taught about money management, been taught about industry, and been taught about financial literacy, like since we were in school. Like the most we done got is an elective or economic, where we maybe haven't been taught about 10 Stockful, there's no such thing as a free lunch, and we've been taught about equation, assets, cash in the bank equal, asset equal cash in the bank minus liability. Like we wouldn't been taught that equation in economics, but as far as like the actual paperwork and blueprint, like when we get into ownership, a lot of us as black people, we lack those skills. And going with that brother Dr. Umar was just breaking down, like it can't be no power in the black dollar without the ownership. Like, yeah, we got stores, yeah, we got shops and stuff like that, but we don't own no industry. We don't own no we don't own stuff as a whole collective. And my mind was just going into the whole collective buying power that we have as a people. Mine was just shopping around like our buying power, like group economics and those things of the old nature. My mind was just drawn to talking about that. But like we can't be afraid. Like if we don't know nothing, we can't be mad that we don't know nothing. We can't punish other people outside of us for our lack and our ignorance. So we gotta be better. Accept this constructive criticism when it comes to our money. And yeah, like it's so easy to make money, man. We can get out here and sell can do all this. It's so easy to make money. But the problem in our community comes when keeping that money like that. We got a buying power of $1.1 trillion dollar within our community, but the dollar leaves our community in a circulation of less than an hour to kind of bring value into our community. But I want to get into another clip, family, on the black spinning pole.
Hi, I'm Cleveland Gary, CEO of the Black Shopping Channel. There is an old saying, a house divided, it will fall. Black-owned businesses are falling at a rapid rate because of the lack of support from the black consumer. African American buying power in 2016, according to Huffington Post, reached $1.2 trillion. Now that's enough money to make even Wall Street tremble. But due to the lack of support African American consumers give to black-owned businesses, who are as a group spends $1.2 trillion a year. Now that buying power equates to a $0 intrinsic value as it relates to affecting economic change within the black-owned business communities. You should not blame to a large degree the system for a lack of economic opportunities, when the solution to economic justice lies within your free will to buy products from black-owned businesses. It's noted on record that when a black consumer gets $1, it takes them just 6 hours to give it back. On the other hand, in the Asian community, the dollar circulates for a whole month before it leaves. In the Jewish community, the dollar circulates for 20 days before it leaves. And in the white community, the dollar circulates 12 days before it leaves. The differences are mind-boggling. The Black Shopping Channel is geared towards connecting black consumers with black business owners to create a more equilibrium playing field in the area of economic advancement. Business owners, visit our website at www.blackshoppingchannel.com and sign up for your My Store and start selling as well as buying products within your own online community at Black Shop.
Yeah, peace and love. Welcome back to the Love in the radio show, family. Welcome back. And it kind of took me by a different, I ain't going to say sharp, but I had to kind of realize what they were saying myself when you say the dollar circulates in our community less than 6 hours. It was like the Asian, it lasts a month. Chinese, probably on somewhere around that same time. Like, I had to think about, like, even myself, I'm pretty sure the ones that are tuned in to my voice, and also start at any time to the audience, listening audience, if y'all wanted to chime in into the conversation, just pray one and you'll be received in love and peace. But that being said, like, I had to think, like, what do that mean for us? Like, when the dollar circulates in our community less than 6 hours, what do that mean? Like, for as on the regular level, when we thinking about trapping and all that from a street level, it really don't mean nothing. Or like, yeah, it just go in one ear and out the other. But when you understand about banking, going back to a lot of us don't know what their money is, the understanding of the money when we go back into banking and institutions and stuff about collateral and stuff about, you know what I'm saying, the value system when it comes to getting loans and doing business. Like, what that means, like, when we breaking down to understanding business on the level that we need to be in our community, we break down what that's saying when the dollar only lasts 6 hours in our community. That means that it's no value from us towards our community. That means that we don't have nothing to leverage for us in our community. Like, we had it set up in our community, like with our own businesses, our own industries, our own. We already got our own churches, but you kind of get where I'm going with it, family. Like our own thing, where we have created a town hall. We done created like means for this community. We done created goals and ideas for the community, and our money began to circulate with cousin Jeff over here. You know what I'm saying? Rico over here on the south side. Like our dollar began to go into these different businesses, and we create our own economy by using our economy inside this community that we build. We able to leverage that community for lesser taxes. We able to leverage the economy of this community for products and resources for the community. Like we're able to use that community's economy to leverage our, you know what I'm saying, helping success for ourselves. When we speak about gentrification, like a lot of us on the street level know what's going on. Like when we say, like when a lot of white people of different race, they come into our community, they jack. Like we notice that they buy in low, and all of a sudden the prices get high. The prices become jacked up in the community. All of a sudden, this property went from costing this much in rent to this amount due to outside folks moving in. What happened when we're speaking about value and that collective economy created in the community, it creates a situation and scenario where the people care about the community. They're raising the value up where everyone inside the community or outside the circle able to leverage they collective economy to get better benefits and assistance for everybody within that circle. I mean, going back to the same thing on the street, like when you buy in a group or buy collectively, you know what I'm saying, you get a better number, you get a better ROI, return on your investment at a lower number, you know what I'm saying? It's just simple street economics on that level when we kind of tie that in. And I want to get into a few more clips before we kind of wrap this up, family. Like I said, we're going to do an earlier show tonight, and you will be able to check out this in the archive. The name of the next clip is Ownership is the New Black.
So at the end of 1863, black Americans only owned half of 1% of the wealth in America. Fast forward today, we only own 1.5%. Considering the crazy amount of contributions we've done to this country, that number seems extraordinarily low. Ownership is the New Black is a movement focused on black ownership, shifting our consumer power to ownership power. For example, rather than buying your favorite shoes, buy stock in your favorite shoes. Rather than just renting our homes, buy our homes and buy other homes to rent out to others. Every day in the month of February, we're going to be highlighting black inventors, black entrepreneurs, and other unsung heroes in world history with the hopes to inspire you.
If you were inspired by what you just learned, make sure to share this.
Yeah, peace and love, family. Y'all back from hearing that clip. Brother was just saying ownership is the new black. And definitely, man, that was a powerful clip what the brother was just breaking down. And I was just want to add into the score right now for those y'all trying into the Chief done got 7. You know what I'm saying? This is Chief winning right now, 7-3. You know what I'm saying? San Francisco got 3, Chief got 7. You know what I mean, they in the they're in the second quarter right now, family. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep y'all updated on what's going on with the Super Bowl and all that. Whoever you ride for, you know what I mean, you heard. I'm going with the Chiefs, though, man. I don't know why I just feel, you know what I'm saying, real Indian right now, you know what I'm saying? But that what's going on with that. Getting back into the topic of the night, definitely we're going to be closing out a little early, so probably got about another 10, 15 more minutes left on the show. Like I said, we don't want to take too much time out of your Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, function or what you got going on, family. But we definitely want to continue to be more consistent with the show. We're going to strive to do this every Sunday. Topic ranges vary between, dealing with economics within our community, creating and implementing programs within our community, and, different goals and understanding that help in bettering the livelihoods of our youth as we strive to create alternative to the lifestyle that we dealing with in our community. Because that way it going to start with the business side. That the quicker we can create industries and legitimate business to kind of create an alternative to remedy the street pharmaceutical businesses and whatnot, the dynamic. Until we can able to do that, then we would be able to truly exercise our right for teachings and law that have been laid out before for those of us that are part of the Brotherhood of 2212. But right now, in this society, a lot of us capitalize off the pharmaceutical, the illegals, and what have you, right now, scamming a big thing. But we understand that a lot of people, just want to be able to take care of their family and take care of their people and do what needed. And we understand that comes with a quicker return when you dealing with illegals and all that. But we want to create an alternative to that lifestyle that brother don't have to throw penitentiary chances at the penitentiary, as well as we don't want to send nobody to the guillotine and slaughterhouse. Cause there's a lot of negativity, gin, and bad vibe that come with that lifestyle. You can be Jesus himself going inside that world. You still going, it just come with evil, you know what I'm saying? It's just the mentality of that world, you know what I'm saying? Like even, you know what I'm saying, the Most High say we, you know what I'm saying, you can be in the world, just don't be of it. And it ain't no bottom line to that. Like we got to live in our higher self, being that vice generate that we truly are. But that's just wishful thinking, and I'm getting outside of the topic, family, and going back into what we speaking about in our program tonight, dealing with understanding our economic power. And that way it starts. It takes finance to live the nation. It takes finance to better our nation. It's going to take finance to, you know what I'm saying, deliver us out of the hell we in. But at the same time, that finance tied to criminal endeavors, shit, you just send yourself up for the RICO. You send yourself up for a criminal, you know what I'm saying, enterprise. You just send yourself up a wrong path. Like, man, these folks even got Dr. Malachi York. His brother was just, they got him, man. They banned him, man, books and used that as a means to kind of get in and crucify, so not to mention the rate that they put on that brother. But they're going to show you, like, it's a lot of when we start, you know what I'm saying, walking on that path, like being who we are meant to be, there's going to be a lot of shit that's going to come at us anyway. Our hand can't be dirty while we dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? That's what them white gloves for. Our hand can't, you know what I'm saying, got to be up here out all the time. And then understanding the business, understanding our setup and what we should be doing, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves, then our family, then our community and our nation, like in that order. Like we'll better see, you know what I'm saying, the error. We'll be able to spot somebody else's error. Like, man, nah, you don't need to be around me with that shit. Like, I ain't finna get caught up in that, man. But they're going to play a lot of part in, too, building your business. Anybody you associate with, anything somebody else got going on, that shit can fuck up your power in the business and can mess up your legitimacy. Like, that's just how you can get messed up just taking a picture with a brother that live in fire. This shit so fucked up, man. Excuse my friend. They got to be on your P's and Q's, cross your T's and dot your I's, man. But I'm going to get into another clip. The last clip comes from, you know what I'm saying, the brother Master P when he's speaking about ownership in our community.
What's up, y'all? This is Master P. I'm an entrepreneur, businessman, entertainer, and I'm here with Complex Hustle. keeping the hustle going. We're in a culture that's a billion-dollar business, but we create millionaires. I talk to a lot of guys that I know that got a lot of big contracts, and the financial advisors running everything. And it's like when basketball over, and you can't play basketball anymore, and you haven't put anything into learning financial literacy, where do you go from there? You go back to the hood. They take everything, they steal everything that you have. We're not thinking ownership. You got somebody writing your checks. Even though there's good financial advisors out there, but most of them, at the end of these guys' careers, it's the same story. What happened to my money? I come from independence. I come from owning product. That's the way I was able to be who I am. And as I grow and mature, I'm thinking, like, what if a LeBron owned the Cavs? How much money he would be making? Own Nike. It's good Nike gave him $1 billion shoe deal, lifetime deal, but how much money are they going to make off of him? What happens when we actually own the product? When you look at all the big brands, from Apple TV to Apple Music, these guys are taking over the industry, and we got to go to them to sell them our product and to get a small piece. But we are not creating brands on our own, and I think that's where I plan to change the game. I wanted to be more of us, more minorities, having the opportunity to cash out on what we do every day. If you're a businessman, an entrepreneur, you got to find a problem. So I found a problem. Record stores are closing, but video game stores are opening, and that's when it hit to me. I'm like, I need to be in a video game business. I put my life, my passion, the same way I did into the music, I put into the video game, and I'm mostly like probably the only person that looked like me, come from our culture, that's a part of this in Silicon Valley. I feel like this is an untapped market that hip-hop should be benefiting from. I mean, this is us. This is our culture. And I feel like me being the first African-American minority owner is a game changer. It's definitely a game changer. We'll be able to empower. We'll be able to give more jobs in the community to people. I sold 75 million records. I never made $1 billion off of music. And you could sell one game and make $1 billion. Why we're not in that business? I even reached out to a couple of high-profile athletes at the time when I started this 6 years ago, and they was in, but their financial advisors couldn't see the vision. And I say, why you can't see the vision? You'll invest your money into Earl or into stock, something that you can't see. A video game, our kids playing this all day. A lot of these athletes are in video games. Are they making billions of dollars from it? No. Athletes work hard and run up in the gym, but nobody's thinking, I want to own the team. You can't ball forever.
Man, welcome back. Like, I don't know what that did for y'all in the listening audience, but for me, that man a real visionary leader right there. Like, and they taught us that in school. Like, I don't know if y'all know me like that, Lord Infinite, but I do have my bachelor degree in interactive media and web design. You know what I'm saying? I'm minoring in marketing and advertising. So they're pretty much my skill set. But as far as like how they taught us, and I can tell that brother went to school, what he said was, like, that's the main thing in business. When we talking about success, like, you got to go after a problem, family. Brother said, I discovered a problem. Like, this video, what he said, record label was closing up. Record store was closing, but video game stores are opening up. That was the problem. Like, how can I get in a video game? And, man, I be looking at numbers. I watch the business TV. Like, man, that Grand Theft Audio game, I think that was GT hit 5. Man, that game sold, like, made over $1 billion in the first week. And it got a lot of advertising within different companies. So I definitely take heed and understand what the brother was saying. Like, video game gonna be the wave of the future. If you able to make $1 billion in that, but that's just wishful thing, cause A lot of us ain't able to, we ain't got that much money to play with to be creative with, know what I'm saying, to create a game, but we want to start somewhere. And we got to start with our mind. Like, we going after a problem, we got to start with our mind. Maybe we don't have enough tools and resources, but when we understand what the money is, like understanding like paperwork and all that, understanding the financial literacy aspect of it, how to get our dollar to do more, we'll be in a better situation. And it starts with the mind, fam. We got to start looking at it like we already successful. We got to start getting up every day like how we got to start getting up every day like we already got them $1 billion. We got to get up every day like we already got that bag. Because what that do is it conditions your mind for it when it comes. Because a lot of times, like people that hit the lottery, we probably got somebody in our family that hit the lottery and got some type of settlement where it happened overnight. They didn't work for that money. They didn't work. They get, well, I mean, you can't really work to get a blessing. A blessing is going to come regardless. But they didn't work for it in less than a month, probably less than a year. That money was already gone. The money was already spent. The money was already, you know what I'm saying, gone in less than a year. Not to shun nobody, not to bash nobody or nothing like that, but it's a reason why. If you don't used to handling that much money, or if you don't have no practice in dealing with it when it comes, a fool and the money gonna soon part way. And you gonna be like licking, you gonna be licking like, dang, I should have did this, I should have did that. What it is, proper preparation prevent poor performance. That's really what it is, proper preparation. Like you gotta prepare you gotta prepare yourself before you get to that point. Cause it's gonna come, family. As long as you believe, as long as you have that faith, it's gonna come. And when it start coming, like them clients start picking up, them leads start taking off, it's gonna be like, damn, I'm tired of work. I'm tired of my phone ring. Like it's gonna happen. Like you can't really judge your success off of another person's accolade. Can't really judge what the Lord got in store for you off of another person's criteria. It all gonna come from self, family. And like we are coming up on that point, and like I said, tonight's show gonna be on short. We getting ready to close out. Let me see what the game at right now for the people chimed in too. I want to keep y'all updated. Okay. Kansas City got 10. San Francisco got, you know what I'm saying, 3. I see, you know what I'm saying, them T going in, fam. Them T going in. But that being said, man, in closing, in conclusion, in conjunction, man, you know what I'm saying, tonight, definitely y'all going to be able to see the archive. Y'all be able to listen and then, like, listen to some of the old clips, listen to what we talking about tonight. And I'm going to be consistent every Sunday. I had to kind of get out of my own way in myself because I was looking for a lot of people, because we've been doing these shows and stuff, but we took a hiatus because me personally, we wanted to get a lot of people involved, but, and we had to understand and go back to the drawing board, like what's the importance of a call. Like it's not really no call to action. Like, okay, we get on the call after the day, like the information might be forgotten. We just all talking like around the smoke and fire or campfire we all talking about. In order to really get results and understanding across, we got to turn the platform into a classroom. We got to turn the platform into a lecture hall. Like we got to give y'all jewels. We got to give y'all information. We got to give y'all insight. And I know enough, and I'm not claiming that I know everything. And if anybody, you know what I'm saying, listen to the sound of my voice on it platform, if y'all want to chime in, you know what I'm saying, it's no big eyes or little U's or whatnot, just prayer one. You know what I'm saying? That's the humblest thing I can give you, my support and loyalty and undying law. That's just what it is. That being said, man, we're going to close this out, but I want to play that poem that I opened up with, Our Deepest Fear. Like, I had to come up out of my own fear. Like, who am I not to be greater than self-mind, you know what I'm saying, duty and responsibility.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others.
Oh, man, all deep and dark as hell, so I'm like, that's so powerful right there, man. That just made me want to go out here and make $1 billion right now, man. That's just how powerful that is right there. But without further ado, man, y'all tune in the next Sunday. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell your mama, know what I'm saying, what we got going on. We want to continue to teach our people and educate our people on the platform, the law of business. So tonight we were speaking about street economics and understanding our economic power. Look forward to the YouTube link and Blog Talk Radio link. You can revisit this on archive and listen and get some jewel that you missed out on, fam. That being said, I want to close with our Father's prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in Zion. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our trespasses as we forget those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and glory forever and ever. Amen. Peace.